What's up, fragrant family? This is Tyler with Simply Fragrances, and today I'm doing another fragrance review. I've already done this one, so it kind of seems weird, but the first couple of videos I had, for whatever reason, got corrupted. The first one did, the second one did, and so now, third time's a charm. I'm going to put it up again. I hope it stays, so let's cross our fingers. But I am doing another fragrance review. This one, yet again, is on EBK Paris Ruby Vanilla Intense. So, the past, I guess it was like 3-4 months ago, somewhere in there, I got a sample, actually probably even longer than that. I got a sample of it through one of my subscribers. Shout out to you, buddy. Thank you so much, Jeremiah, for that. And I did a review on it, first impression, and I really enjoyed it, but I couldn't find any information on it really. And so I contacted the company on their Facebook, and one of their workers reached out to me, and we kind of went back and forth about it and got the notes and all that good stuff and the inspiration, and showed them my review over it, and they loved it so much they actually sent me out a bottle for free for review, and did a video on it. And for whatever reason, that video got corrupted. I don't know if it was like maybe music in the background or something, but it actually got taken down. So I've got YouTube copyright free music going on. Hopefully that will save it. But anyways, here to do this review again, and really excited for it. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead, hit that red subscribe button. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. I just want the honest feedback, and that really helps me out. So to those who have already seen this, here it is again. To those who have not, for the new subscribers, welcome to the fragrance family. We are now family. So hopefully you guys can enjoy this, and this might be from a house that you've never heard of before. So let's go ahead and get this review knocked out. So first, I want to give a huge shout out to Maya. She was the one that really helped me out through this whole process, and she kind of gave me some backstories and the ingredients and notes and all that good stuff. And she's been super helpful throughout the whole thing, and just want to give a huge shout out to her. So let's go ahead, and I'll get the notes here in a second. Let me go ahead and get this. We'll do the box presentation, okay? So excuse me, I don't know what it is. Whenever I do a video, I hiccup all the time, and I apologize for that. I don't know why. It never happens anytime else. So don't know why that happens. So I don't know. But anyways, all right. So here we go. Here is the box presentation for EBK Paris Ruby Vanilla Intense. Now, there was a plastic sleeve that went over this, but my dogs actually got a hold of it and tore it up, so that is my fault. This does come in a protective sleeve, but this is the box nonetheless. So let's go ahead and get into this beautiful box presentation. First class. So as you can see, the name of the house right there is EBK Paris, and then this is Ruby Vanilla Intense. That's the name of the fragrance, and then this is a parfum, and then on this side here, kind of their logo, and then on the back we have some of the ingredients listed. And then do we have a shelf life? We don't, but we do actually. Hot diggity. So as I said on previous videos before, if you've been here a while, you always know I look for this. So there's this little container right there, and it gives you the shelf life, and this is 36 months, so that's going to be good for 3 years. So really great long-lasting juice. And then you get the size, 3.4 ounce or 100 ml. And then this is the box presentation. Super gorgeous. What I really like about this is it opens almost like a book, and when you get this little magnet flip right there, a little flap, open it up, and then the fragrance sets inside just like that. There was a card that fit in there, but somehow that got misplaced, so I do apologize for that. But it just came with a bunch of different of their other fragrance, a little bit of synopsis about them. But nonetheless, this is why we're here. Look at this beautiful presentation. This is first class. I love this stuff. So go ahead and take this out of its little holder, and as you can see, look at that indentation. Look how well that sits in there. So it is really well packaged. So love the box, love the presentation. They spared no expense on this. And I do want to preface this, just because this was sent to me does not mean that my opinion is going to be swayed either way. For those of you who've seen the first couple videos, you know my thoughts on it. For those who are new, I don't want you to think that I'm not a sellout or anything like that. So honest reviews here, but love that box presentation. It reminds me of like a book when you open, just a good hardback book. Boom. All right, let's go ahead and get into the bottle. And look at this, guys. This is something to behold. I love this ruby color. Now, obviously, ruby vanilla intense, so they probably did that for a reason, but I absolutely love this red on here. It is dark. It's a ruby, really. So dark, mysterious, and just first class. So you get this almost like this pattern on here. It reminds me of like an old like a whiskey glass or something. That's something you'd put like a fine whiskey or scotch or something in, just around the glass. I love that presentation. And then you get the EBK Paris Ruby Vanilla Intense. Love that gold plaque on there. It is indented in there, so it is stuck on there very well. And then the cap, I love this cap. It's got this cool little groove indentation right here. It's got a little bit of a weight to it. I like that. I like heavier caps. Excuse me. Don't really know why, it just feels good in the hand. So I've always enjoyed the heavier caps. If you guys have seen my Parfums de Marly reviews and stuff, you know how much I love the caps. And even the Mont Blanc caps, sometimes they got some good weight. This is not quite as heavy as them, but does have a good weight to it. Let's go ahead and get into this. Now, I'm gonna give a fresh test strip spray, but I want you guys to see the atomizer on this bad boy. Boom. Check this out. Look how much that moved just from one spray. This stuff is powerful. Now, this stuff puts a smile on my face. This is so good. Okay, man, this literally, the name says it all. So I'll go ahead and get into the notes here in just 1 second. But that was the bottle presentation. That was the atomizer. That was the box. Ruby Vanilla Intense. Now, let's go ahead and let that sit for just 1 second. I want to read the notes off to you guys so that way you guys can get a good idea of what it is. So this is straight from the website. So Ruby Vanilla Intense Parfum. It's patchouli, bergamot, mandarin, gaiac wood from Madagascar. So really good there. Vanilla, amber, almond, and then sandalwood, and then powdery notes. So literally this is almost like a gourmand type almond in here. The almond in here is just up front, and it means business, and it is absolutely stellar. So when you first spray this on, oh man, this stuff is just super, super, super amazing. So when you first spray it on, you get almost like this, there's a citrus note in there, and it's probably that bergamot. I'm gonna go over the notes again. It's either, no, not the bergamot, it's probably either the patchouli or the bergamot. It could be, or the mandarin. I just saw that too, the mandarin in there. So there's a little bit of a citrus up top, and it's stellar. It's amazing. And then you get this creamy almond in the background, and as it kind of pushes its way forth, that powdery note comes in here. Now what's cool about this is very unisex, but when you think of unisex, that might be kind of misleading because, and I'll get more into the notes here in a second, but when you think of a unisex fragrance, sometimes you think, oh, it's going to smell the same on a man or a woman. When I say unisex, this means a guy or a girl could wear it, but they're going to smell differently on them. So with this one, on a guy, especially on my skin, it goes very sweet vanilla, woody, and then on my wife it goes more fruity vanilla and woody on there. So it's not exactly 100% the same on a guy versus a girl. So I get a lot more woody, dark powderiness to it. My wife gets a lot more citrus woody on there, but that vanilla really comes forth on her skin, and it smells amazing. Now, the really cool thing about this fragrance is the bottle presentation. As I mentioned before, love it, but this was actually inspired by the French Opera House. So I'm gonna leave a picture of it right over here. In fact, I'll probably just cut into it because I want you guys to see how beautiful this opera house is. So look at this, it is just amazing. That's where the inspiration from this fragrance came from. When you see that, you just think of luxury and riches and just the sense of elegance, and that's exactly what they use to inspire this fragrance. So shout out to you guys for that. I'm gonna leave the picture up here just for a couple more seconds while I talk, just because it is absolutely beautiful. I got a couple pictures going through so you can see them. So now anyways, back to the fragrance on here. So like I said, this on me goes really woody, sweet, kind of powdery, and I absolutely love this. This stuff is just killer, guys. Like, I'm so grateful to have this in my collection. This stuff is second to none. So I get a good 16 to 18 hours. I kid you not, this stuff lasts forever, literally lasts forever. So I've worn this to work a couple times, and every single time I get compliments, and every single time, man, I spray this stuff on at like 10 o'clock in the morning. I have to be at work at 11. We close at 8:30. I'm leaving. As I walk to my car, I get whiffs of it still in the air. I go to bed. I wake up the next morning, and before I get in the shower, I can still smell it. This stuff lasts forever, and you're going to get the compliments. You're going to get noticed, and this stuff, you do kind of have to be careful with how much you do spray it. So I go 2 sprays tops, and I kid you not, 2 sprays tops will fill an entire room. And if you do more than that, it might be a little bit too powerful. So we really got to kind of ease the trigger on this one, so to speak. But lasts all day. The performance is great, and what's really good about this one is this is kind of like in between that formal wear, business casual setting. So you can definitely wear it to work, wear it to the office, or you can dress it up, you know, get in a suit and tie tuxedo for a wedding, formal dinner, something like that. And that's whenever it's really going to shine. You technically, I mean, you can wear whatever you want. Don't get me wrong. Don't let me tell you what to do. But this to me isn't just like for basketball shorts and a t-shirt in the summertime, you know, headed to Walmart. This stuff, it means business, and it makes its presence known. And so you just get a very classy, elegant, sophistication vibe when you wear this. And so for a guy, I recommend, honestly, if you wear this to the office, wear a nice polo, wear, you know, a button-up shirt, some slacks, some good shoes, or if you don't want to dress it up and you're at a wedding, or for those of you younger guys, you know, prom, something like that, you know, this is going to do you super, super well. And that's also what's really great about this fragrance, is it's so age versatile. This literally can go from anyone in high school, like senior in high school, to 99 years old. Like, literally, that doesn't really have an age bracket, which is awesome. So very versatile, very age appropriate for really anybody. And like I said earlier, it is kind of, it's not unisex in the sense that it smells the same on a man or woman, but it is made for a guy or a girl. Now, if I had to like put an age bracket on this, if I absolutely had to, I would say this falls in line with more 20s to 40. I think that once you get past that, if you're above 40, you know, going into your 45, 50s, it might be a little bit too youthful, maybe a little bit too sweet for you. You might want something a little bit more stout and masculine, but again, it definitely can wear up into there. And then for women, this is just awesome. Like, you can literally wear this whenever you want, however you want, however old you are. Like, there's not really an age bracket for that. But on the men, since it is super sweet, super vanillic, I would kind of maybe lean more towards the youthful side, but you know, it really doesn't matter. So like I said, occasions to wear it, really kind of more formal, business casual. Yeah, guys, on a scale of 1 to 10, I gotta give this a 10 out of 10. Like, this stuff is amazing. 1, it smells fantastic. 2, it lasts literally forever. I mean, not literally, but it lasts forever. 14 to 16 hours easy off my skin, and it's all year round. Like, here's what's great about it is the seasons to wear this. You could wear this all year round. I would maybe do like maybe 1 spray in the summertime, just because it is a little bit thick in the opening, and so if it's super hot outside, super humid, you might just do 1 spray and it would suit you. But in the spring, fall, and winter, man, this stuff, it cuts through the cooler air, it cuts through the wind, and you're gonna be smelled a mile away, and it is fantastic. So definitely spring, fall and winter. This is a must-have in anybody's collection. I'm super excited to have it in my collection. Again, just want to give a huge shout out to Maya for all your help that you've done. Now, if you want more information about this, you can contact them at their Facebook group, EBK Paris. And then there was a website that they gave me. I want to try and find that real quick. Forgive me for not having this pulled up here. I think it's just ebkparis.com. Yes, info. So it's actually info at ebkparfums.com. So I apologize. But if you want any more information about that, how to get your hands on it, email them. I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to check them out. They've got a wide variety of fragrances, but this is their #1 seller, Ruby Vanilla Intense, and it is absolutely to die for. So they have a couple others I'm going to try and get my hands on. This is, a niche fragrance, and so it does kind of fetch a, niche price range. So this is around $320 to $325, and so if you have the money, I absolutely recommend picking this up and trying it out for yourself. Maybe get a sample of it, and the shipping is super quick. This got shipped to me. This is from Paris. I think I got mine from Dubai. That's their other shipping headquarters, but I got it literally within like 6 days. So super quick shipping, and came in top notch, perfect box, no dings, nicks or anything like that on the box, and the fragrance is absolutely to die for. Just off of that one spray, off this tester strip, it's literally filling the room in the best way possible. So super sweet, vanillic, citrusy, powdery amazingness is what this is. All right, guys, well, that's going to do it for this view. Again, thank you so much, Maya. Thank you so much, EBK, for sending this out to me. You guys are amazing. And again, this does not persuade my review on it by any means. And yeah, just want to thank you guys so much. So, all right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Remember, if you love it, wear it.